Joe Marcus Johnson is an American professional basketball player who currently plays for the Brooklyn Nets of the National Basketball Association. The 6'7" swingman played high school basketball for Little Rock Central High School and college basketball for the University of Arkansas. After 2 years with Arkansas, he declared for the 2001 NBA Draft, where he was drafted 10th overall by the Boston Celtics. The 7-time NBA All-Star has also played for the Phoenix Suns and the Atlanta Hawks, while having also represented the United States national team. Early life: born in Little Rock, Arkansas, Johnson was a member of the William E. Thrasher Boys and Girls Club as a youngster and attended Little Rock Central High School, a school that had produced other athletes including Baseball Hall of Famers Brooks Robinson and Bill Dickey, as well as football player Fred Williams and collegiate football coach Houston Nutt. College career: in his freshman season at Arkansas in 1999 Euro 2000, Johnson was named to the SEC All-Freshman Team and SEC All-Tournament Team after averaging 16.0 points, 5.7 rebounds, 2.2 assists and 2.0 steals per game. In his sophomore season in 2000 Euro 01, Johnson was named to the All-SEC Second Team and SEC All-Tournament Team, while also receiving honorable mention All-American honors. In 30 games, he averaged 14.2 points, 6.4 rebounds, 2.6 assists and 1.4 steals per game. NBA career: Boston Celtics. Following his sophomore season at Arkansas, Johnson declared for the 2001 NBA Draft where he went on to be selected with the 10th overall pick by Boston Celtics. Through the first half of the 2001 Euro 02 season, Johnson played 48 games for the Celtics and made 33 starts, as he averaged 6.3 points, 2.9 rebounds and 1.5 assists per game. He was later traded to the Phoenix Suns on February 20, 2002 along with Randy Brown, Milt Palacio and a first-round pick in exchange for Rodney Rogers and Tony Delk. Phoenix Suns: Johnson became a force with Phoenix as he averaged 14.0 points per game in his 3.5 seasons with the Suns, becoming a clutch three-point shooter as he averaged 39.3% from the three-point arc during his tenure with the Suns. During the 2004 Euro 05 campaign, Johnson and the Suns posted a 62 Euro 20 record. In the 2005 NBA playoffs, Johnson required surgery to repair a left orbital bone fracture sustained following a dunk attempt against the Dallas Mavericks in the second round. Johnson missed the remainder of the series against the Mavericks as well as the first 2 games of the Western Conference Finals against the San Antonio Spurs. When he returned, Johnson wore a face mask for protection. The Suns fell to the eventual NBA champion Spurs, 4-1. Atlanta Hawks: in the summer of 2005, Johnson became a highly touted restricted free agent and expressed a desire to leave the Suns to assume a larger role on the Atlanta Hawks. Johnson grew upset with Phoenix's initial offers to re-sign him, feeling they were well below his market value. This rift eventually led to Johnson requesting the Suns not match Atlanta's $70 million offer. On August 19, 2005, a deal was finalized and Johnson was involved in a sign-and-trade deal with the Hawks for Boris Diaw and 2 future first-round draft picks. In his first season as a Hawk, Johnson led Atlanta in several categories: points, assists, steals, three-point field goals made in minutes. He was one of only 5 players in the league to average at least 20 points and 6 assists in the 2005 Euro 06 season, along with Allen Iverson, Dwyane Wade, LeBron James and Gilbert Arenas. Johnson was also the only Hawk to play in all 82 games in 2005 Euro 06. On March 5, 2006, he was one of 23 NBA players named to the 2006 Euro 08 United States national team. Johnson scored a career-high 42 points on March 7, 2006 against the Golden State Warriors and recorded a career-high 17 assists on March 13, 2006 against the Milwaukee Bucks. He recorded his first career triple-double on February 1, 2006 with 15 points, 10 rebounds and 11 assists against the Charlotte Bobcats. He played for the United States national team in the 2006 FIBA World Championship, winning a bronze medal. Johnson continued his development in the 2006-07 season, when he averaged 25.0 points, 4.4 assists, 4.2 rebounds and 1.1 steals per game. His scoring average ranked 9th in the league. Johnson also shot a career-best 47.1% from the field and was subsequently named to the 2007 Eastern Conference All-Star team, replacing the injured Jason Kidd. In 2008, Johnson made the 2008 All-Star Game as a reserve. He also was named Eastern Conference Player of the Month twice during the season. Johnson averaged 21.7 points per game on the season, leading the Hawks to their first playoff appearance in 9 years. In Game 4 of the Hawks' first-round matchup against the Boston Celtics, Johnson scored 35 points, including 20 in the fourth quarter, leading the Hawks to a 97-92 victory. Despite finishing with the worst record among the 2008 NBA playoffs contingent, the Hawks played very even with the heavily favored and eventual NBA champion Boston Celtics, taking the Eastern Conference #1 seed all the way to Game 7. The year marked a turning of the page for the Atlanta franchise, one considered among the least successful in pro sports. The following year, Johnson registered his second career triple-double on December 23, 2008 in a Hawks win against the Oklahoma City Thunder, with 20 points, 11 rebounds and 11 assists. He eclipsed the 10,000-point plateau for his career with his first basket during a 110-107 loss to the Milwaukee Bucks on January 31, 2009, a bank shot assisted by Marvin Williams. On March 19, 2010, Johnson hit a game-winning buzzer beater in overtime against the Charlotte Bobcats. On July 8, 2010, Johnson re-signed with the Hawks to a 6-year, $123.7 million contract, which, at the time, made him the NBA's highest-paid player. The signing occurred during one of the most star-studded free agency summers in league history, highlighted by LeBron James's Decision TV special. Among others who signed high-profile deals were Chris Bosh, Dwyane Wade, Annalise Stoudemire, Paul Pierce, Ray Allen and Dirk Nowitzki. Brooklyn Nets. On July 11, 2012, Johnson was traded to the Brooklyn Nets in exchange for Jordan Farmer, Anthony Morrow, Jordan Williams, Joan Petro, Deshaun Stevenson and a 2013 first-round draft pick. After a slow start to the 2012-13 season, Johnson began to pick up his play in December, with a 32-point game against the Golden State Warriors on December 7 and a game-winning buzzer beater in double overtime against the Detroit Pistons on December 14. After scoring 33 points in a road win over the Oklahoma City Thunder on January 2, he hit another game-winner in double overtime 2 days later to beat the Wizards. In a 113-111 victory over the Milwaukee Bucks on February 19, 2013, Johnson made the game-tying three-pointer with just under 3 seconds to go in regulation and went on to hit the game-winning pull-up jump shot in overtime. With this win, the Nets snapped a 13-game losing streak against the Bucks. The next game the Nets played, Johnson injured his left heel and was forced to miss 3 games. He made his return on March 1, 2013 when the Nets were playing the Dallas Mavericks. On November 15, 2013, Johnson made his first game-winning basket of the season against the Phoenix Suns as he went in for a layup to give the Nets their first road win of the 2013-14 season. On December 16, 2013, Johnson recorded a career-high 10 three-pointers in a 130-94 win over the Philadelphia 76ers. In the third quarter, Johnson scored 29 points on 10-13 shooting from the field including an NBA record 8-10 three-pointers. Later on January 2, 2014, after the Nets were down by 16 points, Johnson made his second game-winning basket of the season to lead the Nets to a 95-93 win to give Oklahoma City Thunder its second home loss of the season. Johnson later earned his 7th All-Star Game selection. Career transactions: June 27, 2001, drafted 10th overall by Boston Celtics in 2001 NBA Draft. February 20, 2002, traded by Boston to Phoenix Suns. August 19, 2005, signed and traded by Phoenix to Atlanta Hawks. July 8, 2010, re-signed with Atlanta Hawks. July 11, 2012, traded by Atlanta to Brooklyn Nets. NBA career statistics, regular season, playoffs, personal. Johnson's mother, Diane, was diagnosed in 2008 with multiple myeloma, a rare and typically incurable cancer of bone marrow plasma cells. Diane, a former state psychiatric hospital nurse, raised her only son by herself in Little Rock, benefiting from the help of a close family that included her mother and brothers. References. External links, career statistics and player information from NBA.com, or a basketball-reference.com, ESPN.com profile, Yahoo.com profile.